inequality, and fear are tearing our world apart. National governments have failed to solve these global problems. Separate countries simply don't work anymore.
The United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord.
People have lost patience with the slow, incremental approach to reform. Strongmen, exploiting desperation, are seizing power, turning back the arc of human progress. We have reached a crisis point. People who normally tune out politics have woken up. But the system is so broken, no one seems to see a way to fix it. It's time for a new story, to raise our sights to what's possible and give people hope again. A story of how we can create peace, equality, and justice worldwide within our lifetimes through a bold new approach. One global democracy, a world without borders. Many of us believe in a future where countries no longer divide us and we work together to face our shared challenges. But few of us realize one global democracy is now within our grasp thanks to two new technologies. With blockchains, the technology behind Bitcoin, we can enable everyone to vote online securely as the digital divide closes worldwide. And with the liquid democracy model, everyone can vote directly on policy or delegate their vote to someone they trust. One global democracy is now becoming feasible for the first time in human history. It's a huge, audacious goal. But how can we get there? The key is to build a movement. Movements can win, even when things look impossible at first. Our history is filled with extraordinary accomplishments. The abolition of slavery, voting rights for women, environmental protections. We turned marriage equality from a fringe issue into law of the land in just 15 years. A movement begins with a conversation. One global democracy is a huge concept to explore, so we're going to begin our conversation with a feature-length documentary laying out how one global democracy can work, why now is the right time, and how we can get there. Numerous leaders are saying the time has come.
The radical and necessary notion that we are part of a single human family. That is the story that we all must tell.
All the major problems of the world today are global in essence, and they cannot be solved unless through some kind of global cooperation.
Progress now requires coming together, not just as cities or nations, but also as a global community.
Our times will be defined not by the crises themselves, but by the way we pull together as an international community to address them.
The voices and ideas of dozens of prominent global thinkers will launch a conversation, and the idea of one global democracy will spread. As our movement grows, we can advance politically through resolutions, bills, and treaties. Our old systems are failing faster than anyone imagined. As things get worse, more and more people will look for alternatives. Our current crisis can open up new opportunities. It's time to lay out a positive, clear vision of the future we want and make it our moonshot goal. Let's leave the old divisions behind. People and planet are calling us to a higher purpose.
We must go forward and not backward.
We can only do this together. Click below to help.